Hey guys, it's Penguin57 here, otherwise known as the 7-second guy, or the one-trick dividing by zero copy, and welcome to the first episode of The Freezer. This is the Snowball Cup's officially unofficial podcast. And yeah, I'm joined here by my two wonderful co-hosts and one mistake of a guest. Can you guys introduce yourself?
I don't wanna.
Okay.
Hey, dipshit, go first. Hey, magical.
Hey, magical!
Hey, Bernard. Co-host number one, Bernard.
Alright, you go first.
Wait, what am I doing?
Introduce how big of a
yourself.
faggot you are.
Oh, I'm a gigantic.
Nice.
I mean, you gotta respect that.
Alright, I have a question before we go on. Magical, you just
Wait,
went
have
back
we
to the
started yet or
microphone.
no?
Yeah, we're
Yes.
starting right now. You nerd.
Oh, that's a big yikes.
Yeah,
But
pride
but
hates
magical,
him.
I have a
Figure
question.
out.
How big of a shit did you take before you came here?
What do you mean?
I was the one who took a shit.
That was Rockney.
It was Rockney.
Bernard was stuck in
Rocky,
traffic.
you took a shit? Even better.
Rockney's feeling light, dude. He's ready to box. Alright.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so, what are your credentials? Why are you here? Rockney and Bernard, as my official co-host, I want to know what made you worthy of being here.
So basically, I'm a coach for the best snowball team, and I have a fucking giant penis. Like, to a new extreme of level.
Thank you,
He
Rockney.
talks about it constantly.
Yes, of course.
Yes, yes. Bernard, who are you?
I'm a player for the absolute 100% undeniable best team in the entire league. And people voted, and I got 2 more votes than Ranter, which means I'm better than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what?
I mean, you gotta respect that. Okay, so, yeah, I just look at my videos, I don't really want to introduce myself. Next, okay, so first, we're gonna go over all of the maps and stuff that happened this week. So, let's start with the cream of the crop, as some would
Let's
say.
just jump
Squirtle
into
Squad
this.
really being the best team. Let's talk about Squirtle Squad, since they, obviously, guys, they are the only team that achieved 4-0. This does mean they're the best team. Can you please
Did you know
elaborate?
they 4-0 Kawaii girls? Did you know they 4-0 Kawaii girls?
Wait,
actually
no,
do
wait.
not.
Yo, wait. What?
Wait, they 4-0 Kawaii girls? I thought this was a rumor. Wait, they actually did it?
Oh my god, dude,
That's
no
kinda
way.
crazy.
This is insane.
I mean,
I have not got
reverse them
spammed that
4-0.
enough to know that.
No, I didn't even know that, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Alright, so anyways, I think Squirtle Squad played really good. Definitely they showed that they're a minimum a top 3 team, but like at the same
And they
time,
kind of smashed Kawaii girls.
yeah,
I'm pretty
exactly.
sure
No.
smashed Kawaii
Listen,
girls.
at the same time, it's Kawaii girls.
Yeah.
I mean, Kawaii girls is utter shit.
They look like the collegiate team for the fucking School of the Deaf. They did not play good.
No, but to me, that looked like an NFL team playing a fucking high school team.
Yeah,
Guys.
even more to an extreme. Maybe a fucking Little Tykes team, you know?
It wasn't that
You
bad.
can't do them like that, man.
Yeah,
Why
I
is
don't care.
Dragon
Alright.
I
Yeah,
don't know
what?
whether it's like they don't like scrim as much as they should, or maybe they just don't mesh well together. But it's not
Also,
looking
it
too
didn't
good.
help that they did not have a good main tank coming into this because they lost Jeff. My name's Jeff.
This much
Wait,
is
who
true.
who played the series?
I
Element
think no. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yikes. By the way, I forgot to say this in introductions, but this is pretty important. I am not liable for anything Rockney says. Zach, please do not kick me out if Rockney says anything in the show.
Hey, well,
It's
shut
not
the
my
fuck up. This
fault.
isn't politically correct.
Yeah. It just sound like.
This much
Alright,
is
anyways.
true. Anything else to say on that match? On that beautiful stomp? That's a clean voice crack, by the way.
Not really. Kawaii girls is bad.
Yeah, so basically, Squirtle Squad dabbing nays.
We don't know really what Squirtle Squad is like until like they get a good match.
Who do they play next week?
No idea,
They
but
play,
they have one of their players.
But
Yeah,
it has to mean
suspended
something
for
that
that
they
game.
were able to 4-0.
Yeah, I mean, that is fair. That is fair.
Alright,
Listen,
next-
Yeah, I'd
listen,
say top 3
Next,
probably.
let's talk about, actually, before we move into our matches, we'll talk about the legendary Pride versus Bahama Mamas match. Now that
Oh,
was,
no.
that one
that was a
that one
game.
was a little painful. That was, of
That
course,
was
a
a
2-1 for Bahama.
Yeah, I went through that game afterwards because we're playing Bahama Mama like Saturday or Sunday. I'm not pretty sure. But I went through it and I wrote down like a bunch of notes on the match, like 4 pages of notes, right?
What did you write about?
I was scouting, right?
Were you
Trying to-
writing about how basically Bahama got carried by DPS and Shade and Asher?
Yeah, it was like- That match was not good.
That
was like,
I don't
just
know,
how
it-
much Pride could throw. That's basically how much that series.
That was-
It was like Pride had no team coordination whatsoever. It looked like
Dude.
they were all focusing individual targets, and then Bahama Mama was like slightly better teamwork, and that's why they won.
Dude,
Please,
that
bro,
game
go
was like
Ryan
Ape
Zarya.
throwing shit at each other the whole game.
basically what it was.
Please, bro, go Ryan Zarya, please.
I swear.
Oh yeah, that was
Please.
definitely a series. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it.
It was
It was a
literally just-
dumpster fire, but
It was
Bahama's
literally
better.
just- It was literally
Yeah.
two
It was
monkeys.
fun to watch, though.
It was just two monkeys trying to press Q, and one just pressed Q better by breaking their keyboard.
Yeah.
I just expected the cons from Pride to be like, I like ice cream.
I can't wait till we get into the
All right,
segments about the
next game.
teams. Oh my God.
Alright, next
Next,
game.
let's talk about reverse versus Frachimari, I guess.
Alright, so
Yeah,
I think
you-
this was actually the most interesting game, because most people expected Pachimari to come in and mollywop him with a 4-0, but Reverse hit him with that fucking SBB card, as I like to call it now. And he kind of hit him with the fucking Bastion comp, the most cheese thing I've ever seen in my life, and it worked.
This is
It
sad.
just, it just caught
and-
PR off guard.
And I think, and I think the main thing is, people that say like, oh man, that was a crutch, lol, or like people that like, okay, if a team was good enough, they could easily counter that comp.
Like, no offense to Pat Jamari, but like, you have to have at least a brain cell to counter Bastion, and it appears that Pat Jamari didn't apparently.
Yeah.
Yikes. See, I'm more on the side of we did a strategy that I don't think anybody in the team was expecting to do. Like our team wasn't expecting to run that. We had never run that before. So if we don't know how to,
How,
if,
yeah,
if
how
we
can
didn't,
the opponents know what
yeah,
you're doing
if we
you
didn't
don't
know what
you're
we
doing?
were gonna do, how did they know what we were?
It was
gonna do?
basically just the monkey minds were reversed, but like, the other monkey was more retarded.
No, but if you think about it, they were kind of big brain because they were able to run a comp that's off meta. So then the Pachimari guys were like, come on, guys, you're off right, got me.
No,
guys,
basically-
come on.
Basically, what Pat Jamari did, they pulled a one trick. They're like, if the other opponent can do it, we can do it too, yeah!
And then
But
they,
luckily, Sloth is better at shooting stuff, and Lethal
So-
stands in front of his shield and lets himself get killed.
hey, if you're one of the speds that keep saying they ran a crutch, you're fucking dumb and just learn how to counter Bastion.
What can I say? My
The
team
thing
is
is,
just so
I-
massive brain. We're just like, our
I
frontal
think the
cortexes
reason
are
that-
massive.
PR got like caught off guard so much is I'm pretty sure that they scrim like a fairly decent, like probably some of the most of the teams in this league, and I wouldn't be surprised if they had never scrimmed against it before. So like when you scrim so much against a specific thing and you're specifically ready against that, and you know what your goal is against that comp, like when somebody does something differently than that. It really catches you off guard.
Yeah, especially since the meta is so dominant right now, and if you go off meta, like anything that's bad off meta, you fucking lose. So you're just used to just the basic comp.
I mean, my
Yeah.
argument with that is that you're not coached enough to do mid-game adjustments, so therefore you're stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
yeah,
fucking dumb for not doing that. But like, just come me.
Yeah.
All right, next game.
What he said.
I
Next,
cannot
yeah.
flame Pachimari ass heavy because they did put up a fight.
mean-
They did well.
They're still a good team, but like
Yeah,
even
they-
then,
Yeah,
you need to get they need to get the big fonk going.
Well, I think once they like prepare themselves, like maybe they need to scout their opponent a bit more. But once they actually know what the enemy's
Tell an
doing, they're probably
opponent
gonna
that's
roll.
never played before.
Mm. No. I'm not saying like they should have done that for this match. I'm saying they should do that in the future to be prepared because it seems like they can't adjust mid game anyway.
Yeah. What Bernard said.
All right, next game.
Next,
Like, when
let's,
you're
let's talk about No Weebs and, of course, the, what's your team called? The Boys, there you go.
Jubby J is really good at Farah,
Yeah,
and he gave us some trouble.
Wait,
Yeah,
so you mean
the rest of their
Farah
team-
one trick is good at Farah?
No
Yeah.
way, bro.
It's kind of crazy. So how did you guys pull out the 3-1 win against that team?
So, to be honest, we should have got a 4-0, but we memed too much in the last one that we didn't get the 4-0. I'll give it to No Weaves that they were good enough that they did beat us while we were memeing. So they're not complete tards. But the way we just played it is because we're just better than them in any way, shape, and form.
And Stu is really good at Doomfist.
Yeah,
and
we have.
Stanley
Hey,
has
yo,
an off
watch
day.
your fucking tongue, okay? It's Tom crazy.
Okay.
Who's the Stewie man you speak of?
I think you're talking
Yeah,
about
but
Farhan.
we prepared pretty well, and that was good. Yeah.
Wow. Magical's like actually approaching this.
No
and then
weep,
Rockney's
more
like,
like
you
no
know,
weep.
we walked up to them and we just rolled them, you know? just
We
rolled
gave them the
We're just
dollar.
a better
To be
team.
honest, basically, Noe's is basically just, hey, we're gonna give everything to Jubby and hope Jubby carries, and then freaking
Like,
the boys
and,
like,
and like a fight or two, he did, and he was able to carry when he did it. But we weren't complete speds like Pachamari running against Cheese, so we didn't fucking fold under it.
You did not.
We
I
also
mean,
had expected that they'd be running for
Yeah, because it's
Beforehand.
Jubby G.
because Jubby's a horror one trick.
yeah, which
Yeah, the
is
Jubsters.
I don't know. Being a one trick in a team environment is really
Also,
detrimental
guys, here's a
opponent
really
always
fun
knows
game
what's going on.
for everyone out there. If you're up 3-0 on a team, just put your mic quality to the lowest possible on your Discord server, and it'll be really
Xbox
fun.
Live.
Yes, it will be really fun.
like this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounded
you may-
like that, but worse.
You may lose, but whatever. It's a 3-1.
Dude,
Alright.
whenever Ranter
Next
needs
team.
help during comms, he does that
Wait,
every
is that
time.
Is that, wait,
You,
is that
you
the-
don't steal from me, I'll go like this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, every time. It's always.
All right. Okay, next thing.
Okay, this time we're going to an actual segment. So that what we just did is going to be weekly, the overview maps and general thoughts. That's going to happen every week. That's going to be reliable. But today, this is our guest segment, which means Ranter is officially free after this segment. This is overrated, underrated, or well rated. A brief explanation of this is it is exactly what it says. And if you are not the big dumb, you should be able to figure out what we're doing. We're going to be going through
Yeah.
each team and
Can I just
rating
call
them.
all of them speds?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with Bahama because I feel like they deserve it. Bahama, are they
Overrated.
overrated, underrated, or well rated?
Well,
Okay, can I go first?
Well, what's
No,
your,
no,
No.
no.
No,
No,
What's your-
this isn't your.
okay,
This
no,
isn't
no, no,
So I have,
Ranter.
I have a question on that. What do you mean by like overrated, under? Like, are you talking about their ranking, or are you talking about their DP? Like,
Okay,
what do
so
you mean?
everyone is saying that they're like a little bit below average, but they're good enough to beat a team. Okay, what's that right?
Well, I'm just talking about I'm talking about
I think
what
okay,
we knew of them before. Do you think
If-
their
okay,
performance the first
So
week?
here's my thing. I think Bahama, they're gonna be. So if you believe Bahama is not the worst out of the bottom three, well rated. But if you believe say they're like really bottom, then underrated. You get what I'm saying?
What was your opinion then, Ranter?
I think they're the best of the bottom three.
Yes, the bottom three.
They're the best of the worst, baby.
Exactly, Rodney.
So do you think they're well rated or underrated?
I think if you have them under like the big five that I'm gonna dub it, then yeah, I think they're well rated.
Okay. Sounds good. Bernard, you seemed so excited to talk, and then we had to shut you down. How are you feeling about this? General perception of the team. Where do you
Sorry,
think
well, I kind of took it for like after the first week games, like what people think of them, like the general community perception.
Sure, go ahead.
I feel like people are like overrating them because they beat Pride.
Whoa.
A little bit.
Whoa. Dude.
Okay, well, in their defense, Pride is I see them as a bottom three. So like
Bottom
that's why I think
three.
they're well-
Bottom
Yeah, they are.
three.
yeah, because
It also
okay,
depends if we're talking about individual skill or teamwork.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, here's the thing. I think the top five is just like such a brawl fest that like the bottom three really can't hang with them unless like they make upgrades.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Pride then. We mentioned Pride. Let's talk about them. What do you think about them?
Let's talk about that.
Let's just jump into it.
They're a weird champ team because they have some good pieces, but then like they suck.
Yeah, it's like you had a puzzle, but then the good pieces are Rubik's cubes.
Yeah, like they have Lilith and Quatta, which is a good support lad. I kind of I think Shade and Astra aren't as good as people think. Like I was on the Blizzard breakdown, and they kept saying they're good. I disagree with that. I don't believe that the take line's that particularly good, and I think they have bad about DPS. I think
I
that's
think
not-
it shows they couldn't make space or peel for their backline.
That's exactly
most
what
of
I'm
the game.
saying.
Yeah, their Rissa Sigma didn't look particularly.
And I think they need to find like an edging of the team. I don't think they're going to be good in meta, so I think they need to find some off meta comp that they're good at if they do want to succeed.
Yeah.
I mean, personally,
Because-
I think I'm gonna lean more towards overrated here because I assumed personally I thought they were gonna be a little better than they did. I would have rated Bahama a little below them before the season based on just scrim knowledge.
See,
But to
I'm
be fair, we
actually-
throw all of our scrims, so I don't know.
So I'm actually big brain because I said, and I quote, Bahama's the second worst team, Pride's the worst team. And I think my predictions are right.
I
You really
disagree.
think that I think
Pride's
Kawhi's
not
the
the
worst.
worst.
Hands down,
Yeah.
I think Kawhi's the
I think
worst.
Yeah.
Kawhi is the worst team in the league.
Oh yeah,
Like, by far,
yeah,
Kawhi is
yeah.
the worst.
Okay.
No, I'm not even trying to be
Get,
like,
get jumped
okay.
on, Pichu. Bop of the day, this dude. Bop
Like,
of the day.
I'm gonna sound like a jerk here. Their DPS line is not good.
Kef
At
is
all.
okay.
Kef is like mediocre, and then like
Damn, man, you're
they
really
have
going for the throat.
they have Element Null, who is a support player who should be on support in my opinion.
Actually, he's
not
on
main
tank
not
now,
main.
Ranter. I will have you know.
No. Here's the thing: they got a new main tank, so that's not even like in the play.
Oh wait, who is it?
They signed
Some
one
guy.
this week. Yeah,
Some
but
guy.
like Element Null should just stick to support and should have hard stuck with it. Their main support, Painless, was voted the worst main support in the league. So I don't know why they make it the starter.
Jeez.
Like, damn,
Oh.
I don't know what they're thinking.
I'm not gonna lie. Power rankings for last season, he was number 36.
Like, I love Rikos. I think the team environment's good. I think they chose the wrong people.
Drafting is hard, lulw. Maybe they'll be able to.
Well,
fix
if they
the team.
wanted a really good team environment, then they chose the right people.
So I guess I'll talk about. I guess we'll talk about Kawhi. So we already talked about them a lot, but do you think they were overrated, underrated, or well rated?
They're
Well rated. I'm pretty
I
sure
think
everybody thought that they weren't
yeah.
going to do very well.
Guys, I just want a good team environment. I don't want to win the game, bro. Guys,
Yo, man, come
It's like-
on, bro.
it's like
I'm not that bad.
guys, my family believes in me, but everybody bullies me. It's fine.
I'm gonna post this to my
like,
Reddit
I
account.
want them to be good, but they're not. They need to make upgrades.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay, let's talk about Squirtle, I guess. Squirtle, in their eyes, they're definitely overrated. Squirtle, best team, lulw, but
I think, okay, here's my argument. The top 5, I believe anybody can be number 1 in the top 5.
Completely.
It's just
Okay,
gonna be
so
hard.
I don't know, like how much of what they're saying is jokes, but if they're like actually confident about what they're saying, then no mega lol. They're extremely overrated. They played Kawhi and they did good enough where they were able to beat Kawhi, but they definitely are a top 3 team, maybe. But
I mean,
don't
they
think they are the best. Team.
They beat Kawaii Girls, which I mean
Well-
isn't the biggest feat, but at the same time, like they did 4-0. Like that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
But I'm
Like,
saying
here's
they
my
aren't. They
thing.
aren't the number 1 team, but they are
Yeah.
a minimum a top 3.
I agree with Rocky.
Yeah. I
think
have
the top
no
5
idea,
is close.
honestly. I have no idea where they're at.
Like, no offense, I believe the top 5 is so close, you can't really rate anybody. I think, like, yes, right now the boys are number 1, but, like, even then, I think top 5 is just
Maybe-
a massacre in general.
I don't know,
honestly, I'd
maybe
put the
Squirtle.
boys in a different tier right now. But with our
I think-
reformed team, Reverse might be able to do something.
Nah,
I don't know.
but they got a 3-1 and Squirtle got a 4-0 though.
He's got a point there. How about this? Everybody B tier, then Du Bois A tier, and then S tier Squirtle Squad, baby! Woo!
Yeah, dude. The 4.
Like,
Okay.
okay, here's the thing, the bottom 3 is so separate from the top 5, and the top 5 is just like a massacre.
All right. So okay. Next team.
No weebs.
I think they're about what everyone expected. They're not amazing, but they didn't play horribly.
I think they're the mid-tier of the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I'd say.
I think they're going to be the team that can beat an occasional top tier team, but they're going to still lose to an occasional low tier.
Like, I feel like the Louise has anywhere to go in the rankings for the top 5, but I feel like they are the mid-tier of the top 5.
I feel like they're like the LA Gladiators, like the defenders of the like top. You know what
Not
I mean?
even like
Like
LA
the gate.
Gladiators, more like
I think they're
Valiant.
more like Philly.
Yeah, fair.
So they're
I
Philly.
just mean it's like
like,
they're kind
okay,
of like the gatekeepers. Like the bottom tier teams like probably won't be able to beat
Like,
them, but they're probably not going to beat the upper tier teams.
But you should definitely be like in a somewhat of a conversation.
I think No Louise has
Yeah,
a really good DPS line, but
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest.
I just
Like,
feel
that's what-
I feel like if WJ doesn't show up to one of their matches, they have a chance of losing to like Pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, they just need to fucking either get their other shit in order or just hard pocket WJ the whole time and hope to win.
It's much easier to do the latter, so I'm gonna lean towards that's what they're gonna do.
All right.
All right.
Okay. What's the next? team?
Reverse.
I think okay, they did better than most people expected, at least in week 1, by beating, it was people considered either the number 2 or number 1 seed. But I think they're about what everyone expected. They're a good team, but they're not insane or bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
I think
insanely bad.
Reverse. Okay, here's the thing with like Reverse, and I know I'm on the team. I think Reverse and Squirtle are like the most bipolar teams in the top 5. They could go anywhere. No cap.
Yeah.
That's like my opinion. Like they could go anywhere in the top 5, and I feel like that's
I
what's
don't
gonna be
see that
interesting I think No Weaves is gonna be the mid tier of the top 5. I think Pachamari is gonna be like always set in a certain space, and then Squirtle Reverse is just gonna be everywhere, and the boys gonna be number 1, like right now at least.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Let's talk about Du Bois then. I'd say they're well rated. I don't know. That last
think-
map,
look
you
at-
did lose a map, but it was a throw. So like,
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing with the boys. I don't think they're gonna go undefeated, but I still think they should be the number 1 team in the league, hands
Yeah.
down.
for
That's what I
now,
believe.
for now.
if a
We don't really know
team
what's gonna
were,
happen with the. So yeah,
but
well rated.
Like I think they're gonna get a couple losses, but I still think long term they're still gonna be like at least a top 2 team in my opinion.
Mhm.
Like they're still gonna be in the number 2 spot at least.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Okay, boys. We did all the teams, right? Question mark.
Hopefully.
Do
I
we do
hope
Pachamari?
yeah, I don't want to miss out on any team.
That would be bad.
I think we did
I
do
don't think we-
Pachamari. Did we?
No, I don't think so.
I think we called Pachamari. I called Pachamari mid tier, but we didn't get y'all's opinion on it. Like I'm not mid tier. Like just gonna be one spot and
Let's-
stuff there.
Oh yeah.
So Penguin, if you miss one in editing, add it here.
Okay.
Pachamari.
Sounds good. Pachamari. I mean, I feel like we definitely missed that. I don't know what it is though. What do we say about them? They're
I
fine.
think
They're
Pachamari.
Or they're
I don't know
gonna
what to
bounce
place
back
them.
next week. They're gonna bounce back. They just fucked up this week. I don't think they were ready to get boomed that hard. But next week they're just gonna.
I
get
don't know
back
where to
and-
place Pachamari to be honest, because I don't think they're top 3, but I feel like they're not the bottom of the.
But I think they are top 3. I think it's gonna be
Yeah,
Squirrel
I'd say they're
Squad,
top three.
Doughboys, and then either
I don't think they're gonna be.
Pachamari
I
or
think,
Reverse.
I think
'Cause I
reverse
think-
is gonna be better.
I think they just choked that game. I don't think it's gonna be like a long thing where it's gonna be like a normal thing where they're gonna lose games like that.
No, I feel like it is that because I feel like they literally got tofu because they blamed their main tank. Like a civil war could go on. I cut out. Like I feel like a civil war could happen potentially.
Weird champ. Yeah. Also, it's kind of just Papega Parrots 2.0 at this point. There's so many Papega players.
Yeah.
No, it's basically Schaffler and his goons. He's just picking up his friends.
Schaffler and his
Yeah.
goons. Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
what
'cause you
reverse
actually-
is too.
Well, not even that. I picked up memers.
Did you say fucking memers? Okay,
Yeah.
you know, fuck it.
Rockdy. I see how this is.
Yikes. Alright, with that, goodbye, ranter.
Did Rocky just DC?
Yeah,
don't know.
no, I'm fucking mad 'cause you just said the word memers unironically.
He's
Yeah,
nice,
and what?
man. Ooh.
Okay. Is that it for teams? I think.
That is it for teams. So now we're going to be moving on to the tier list of tier list segment. So, rest in peace, Ranter. We will miss you, dog. And I'm going to have
Fuck
to
outta
end
here.
this recording and start a new one. So let's move on to the next segment. So let's get started
Oh,
with the tier
now
list.
that
tier
is
list segment.
beautiful.
This segment was prompted because tier list chat has been a thing that people have cared about way too much. So I figured it'd be
That
funny.
may be the most AIDS chat ever.
Wait, are we doing players or team?
It's team tier
Dude,
list.
players would take fucking 5 millennia.
okay.
It's tier list of team tier list. I don't know. Wait, what? How do I? Okay, I need to add.
So so we're rating other people's ratings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the most dumb shit I've ever heard. Okay.
It's Apple's idea. Okay, this is Bob Ross's tier list. Let's take a peek at this.
It's complete dog shit. I've never seen a worse tier list in my life. That's a fucking C tier at the max. What tiers do we have?
Wait, whose is that? Whose is that?
This
is Bob Ross's.
Ross.
Oh my! He put Kawaii girls next to us, bro.
I don't want to be known to be this Commonwealth team. Okay, that's a fucking F tier. But like even then, not including
How
us.
do you put Pachamari Rangers at the bottom? And
Okay,
Oh,
not even
bro.
including us. Okay. So I don't know if the Pride pick was like a meme or he's actually serious that he thinks this team is a fucking
it's
S
probably
tier.
a meme. Definitely a meme.
All right. Okay, we'll just
Okay.
put that.
Well, we'll
Pride
just put
tuck
it
down
there. We'll just put it there.
We'll just
Let's
we'll
pull up
just
Charms.
tuck it down
This
there,
is
yeah.
Charms before while Charm was still here. I think this is a relatively other than
No,
Pacha-
no,
other,
baby.
other than Pachamari, this is a relative. Oh wait, there's Pride there too. Never mind. I take this. This isn't
No,
C
no,
tier
no,
though.
okay.
It's a B.
okay.
It's a B. It's a B. It's
This
a
is
B.
a
I don't
comfortable
think it's a
B.
C.
Okay, no, okay. We have to be kind of realistic. Not everyone's gonna know everything, but I think they rated some things either really well or horrible. So yeah, definitely B.
Yeah.
It's not like a dumpster fire. It's fine.
It's
Then we
fine.
got the
got-
legendary Fangus.
Not
He
another
put
C tier.
Kawaii girls middle again, bro.
Dude, this is literally right after draft, so this is
Dude,
probably when
was
they were still
Kawhi
like, guys,
was-
they have Jeff, they'll win.
All right, yeah. It's a
This
C
is
at
this
max.
is just straight up C. I
That's
don't
a
know what
C
else to say,
tier.
boss. It's straight up C. my god, this segment's an awful idea. I officially blame Apple.
All these are horrible.
Scuffed.
Yeah. Okay, this one, other than Pachimari, how is Pachimari getting rolled in every single tier list?
Baby, well, they are 0 and 1.
That is
True.
true. This much is true.
Now, but we shouldn't be looking at these tier lists based on how they are now. We should be looking at them like based on.
This is
what it
draft.
looked
This
like
is
at
right
the
after
time.
the draft.
Yeah,
I literally
yeah, yeah.
scrolled through the tier list chat.
This one is a probably a B.
Yeah, I think they did get it right that a lot of teams are just going to be
or an
middle
A
of the pack.
maybe. An A.
He is being
You know,
very generous. Not
I
giving
think
Nah,
we're
it's a
gonna-
B. It's a
No,
B,
no,
it's a
we
B,
should
I
we should
think.
be generous. I'm pretty sure none of these are
You
good.
think?
So I'm gonna give this an A, and we might move it
Okay,
down.
fair.
I'll put it at the bottom of A if we do get other ones that are
Also,
good.
to be fair, he did get it right. They're all going to be middle of the pack, but he did not put a single one in the lowest tier.
Oh, this
Okay,
is an A, I think.
This is
an A.
Kai's. I would say this is the closest one we've seen so far.
Yeah,
I think
Obviously,
if you switch, like,
Pachimari's a little under, but still, like, it's relatively
If you switch
reasonable.
like Pachamari and no weebs, I think, and then like reverse and Squirtle, I think it's fine.
I just made
Yeah.
a dung move. I made
You're
a dung
fucking
move,
dumb.
boys. I made a dung move.
Don't you
Probably the
love
most
MS
professional
Paint?
thing ever.
I
We're
love
using
MS
MS Paint.
Dude, I love MS Paint. I live off of MS Paint. Hold up.
So do you guys
Okay,
like
we got a
YSCB?
couple solid ones.
No, that's
Yeah.
no, that's an S tier. What are you doing?
An S?
That's
You want to
fucking.
put an S?
Nah, that's not
Yeah.
next tier. Not yet. Where did it go?
Dude, you're playing with my emotions.
Dude,
No,
that's
no,
gonna
no,
be the
it's
best
fine, it's
one.
fine.
Okay,
Le-
fine.
Leave it,
We'll
leave
move
it
it
an
if we have
A, and
to.
if that is the best one, it's an S.
This is Lethal's. This is actually really
Sorry,
good.
it's pretty good.
This is
That's
actually-
not bad, actually.
This
Yeah,
might be S. If you just switch
yeah,
Big
that's
Brain
an S
Boys
tier.
and Pachimari, this is basically perfect.
No, but like even then, I think just right off draft, we did not look like the best team. I think this is actually very reasonable.
I'm putting this
This is
at S.
definitely-
I think this is the best one we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
Lethal is a massive brain. What can I say? So this is
It's
Yeah.
this is Platinums. I'd say this one's pretty fair. I'm not gonna lie.
That's an
Um,
S tier.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, dude, where's the fucking smash? That's your S tier.
honesty is the best policy. I'm not gonna lie. If I've learned anything in my life, honesty is the best policy. This is actually Platinums. This one's also really fair, other than no weaves. No weaves isn't that bad. This is like a solid B.
Whose is that?
This is Platinums. Platinum Nub. Platinum KB. I forget
yeah,
his name.
yeah.
His
It's
name
not
is hard to pronounce.
horrible.
It's not bad.
So- Yeah,
Low A, high
it's
B.
either A or.
Nah, it's a B, I think.
It's a
It's
B?
a B.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. He got like some good things wrong. I mean, not wrong, but right.
I mean, like the
Yeah.
top of the list isn't. No
But
weaves
like,
is
no
just like
leaves
horribly
right
placed.
after draft
I'm
did
still gonna.
look good.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A because I feel like
Also,
it makes sense.
Can you put it between A and B?
Yeah,
this is like okay.
Excellent.
This is really hard to judge off 1 week.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah. Maybe we'll revisit the segment in a few weeks. I
Like
skipped
it's easy to see what teams are ass, but what teams
I
are.
ran a tire. So
This is the worst one.
You took a screenshot of the whole window.
Oh my.
I ran a tire.
It's
down.
actually not that bad.
Yeah, the list
it's
is
pretty good,
actually.
actually.
The list is
Besides the
incredibly
scuff
accurate.
floor,
Yeah.
like,
It's not bad.
if it wasn't scuffed, it would be like an automatic S tier because it's.
Yeah, you
scuffed
gotta
C
give it
tier.
you gotta give it A.
Yeah, I give it a. But
Okay, if you do formatting, we would have gave you an S tier at it.
I can't give it to you though. Alright, we got.
That's
we got
Trogzor. Biggest brain, but smallest brain at the same time.
This is Zach's.
No.
No, this one's messed up. Why is Kawhi play so high on
Pachamari in
these?
reverse last? What?
Yes,
I
they don't
think
like
he
this.
definitely put me. He definitely.
That's a C tier.
C tier?
The,
Okay.
o-
Yeah.
the only reason he put up me, us at the top is because of me, the biggest brain coach that got suspended.
mean,
You got a strike.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
And now we have the novice MVPs. This is actually very accurate.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I don't know.
Pride could
Yeah,
probably be in the bottom teams.
I think
but
they,
other than
yeah.
that-
Also, like, there's no bottom tier, so it's a little bit hard to judge. But I think
I'd say it's an A.
Yeah. I horribly cropped this picture. Oh my god, MS Paint. So,
Now that is
if you were
beautiful.
wondering, this is the ideal tier list of tier lists. If you're ever referring and you think, wow, this tier list is stupid, then you should probably refer to this tier list so that you can know if it really is stupid. Now we're gonna cut back to the final closing. Also, I have a few things to ask of people before the next episode, and yeah,
guys
but
like
I need to make
penis?
another cut. Okay, we're here for the final bit here. Just a little bit of an outro, as well as I need one thing of the people watching. So basically, this is the segment that I wanted to do called Clip It, Dude, and it's where we go through clips from this week and see the crazy stuff. But frankly, I was too lazy to go find all the PogChamp clips, and nobody sent me any. So I'm gonna just have to ask you guys, the people watching, and Bernard and Rockney, of course, to send me any clips that you find.
Hey, move your mic more, Penguin. Okay.
You want me? Alright, I'm gonna need to ask you guys to please send me any clips that you find that are very PogChamp, very funny, very haha lol rar xd. Okay? Does that sound good? Top kick, r slash funny. I love you. I know how you love those, Rockney. Okay.
Actually, there was one really cool clip that I'm thinking of, but I don't have it.
I mean,
but
there
I
was
can
one.
explain it.
Sermi made the other team C9 on King's Row, but I need multiple clips for this segment. I can't just look. We can't just look at one 10-second clip and be like, ha, he killed four people.
Yeah, that's a top keck momento numero.
I think on Hanamura, WJ got like a 5K on Farah because they set up like a really good halt barrage.
Alright, anything.
Alright, anyways, we all gotta get out of here. We have I think all of us have a scrim in negative 20 minutes. So, thank you guys for watching. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Alright, yo, guys, cheer for NY to XL in the playoffs, the god tier team.
Honestly, yeah, let's go. NYXL.
Stinky,
And,
stinky boy.
No, you said it wrong. It's NY to XL.
Sorry, I have a speech impediment, Rockney. It's hard. It's
Yeah,
hard
that's what I
to say
thought.
that.
Yeah, back the fuck up, kid. Go back there, circle back, Hawk. You're probably like it. Okay.
Okay, well, looks like
Yo,
we've
he
done
dipped.
it. Thank you guys for watching this episode of The Freezer. I will see you guys next week. And, I don't have an outro, so, yeah, bye.